In today's video, we're going to count down our top 10 free movies on YouTube? Yep, that's right. YouTube has had free movies now for a few years that you can watch here legally. Now, anything that comes with the price of free 99 means that the company giving it away has to pay for it somehow. And in this case, it's going to be ads. So keep in mind when watching these free movies that there will be ads. Now, that doesn't mean that YouTube doesn't have good movies, in which we're going to go through now, but if you're looking to get away from paying a monthly subscription, tight on a budget, or simply looking for something good to watch, here's our top 10 free movies currently on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe. Number 10, Terminal. Terminal follows a collection of strangers in a train station. This includes Margot Robbie as a waitress, Simon Pegg as a terminally sick instructor, and Dexter Fletcher, who's a hitman teaching his protege. The center of the film is the fabric of interwoven events that pull these individuals together, and the characters attempt to unwind what's going on between them. It's a frantic, if occasionally perplexing journey, but the film has enough visual and verbal meanings to make it very rewarding. If you're into noir-like thrillers, this movie is for you. Number 9, MI5. MI5 agents are stuck in a traffic jam while bringing the CIA's most wanted terrorist to a transfer spot when he's unexpectedly recovered by armed guys on motorcycles. MI5's counterterrorism chief, Harry Pierce, played by Peter Firth, is blamed for the terrorist's escape. Harry vanishes shortly after the incident, and Will Holloway, an ex-agent and Harry's apprentice, played by Kit Harington, is called on to aid in locating and apprehending the guy that taught him everything he knows. For those unaware, this film also goes by the name of Spooks, which is a continuation of the popular TV show in Europe. If you're looking for a good British spy film, this is one I recommend watching for the price of free 99. Number 8, Survivor. After being framed for a terrorist explosion, a Foreign Service officer played by Mila Jovovich must flee government custody and execution at the hands of a vicious assassin played by Pierce Brosnan in order to stop the true culprits. Survivor is a fantastic action thriller with a great cast and a good production value. While it isn't a wholesome original, it is a lot of fun. If you're looking for an action thriller with assassins and international antagonists, check out Survivor right now on YouTube. Number 7, Bleeding Steel. Jackie Chan plays Lin, a police instructor during modern-day Hong Kong, in an action-packed drama poignant of a 80s techno sci-fi action film. Lin finds that a scientist's lost creation has been surgically inserted into his missing daughter while looking for a crazy mecha-enhanced supervillain. Lin ties all these links between the gadget that's in his daughter and the supervillain's frightening army and a weird cultural phenomenon known as Bleeding Steel with the assistance of a teenage hacker. If you're looking for a fun Jackie Chan movie with science fiction and action-packed stunts, this free movie on YouTube is for you. Number 6, The Girl with All the Gifts. A plague has decimated humanity in a near-dystopian future. The afflicted are deprived of all free will and turn into flesh-eating zombies the movie calls Hungries. The last chance for humanity is a tiny number of hybrid children who seek human flesh while retaining the capacity to think and feel. The youngsters live on an army post where they attend school but subjected to many horrible tests by a doctor played by Glenn Close. One of the school teachers, played by Gemma Arterton, has a special relationship with one of the students. When the base is attacked, the three escaped and they embarked on a harrowing voyage of survival during which the student must come to terms with who she is. If you're looking for a zombie film with a 28 Days Later type of feel, you'll like this one. Number 5, Stand Up Guys. After spending 28 years in jail for accidentally killing a crime boss's kid, a freshly paroled mobster named Val, played by Al Pacino, reconnects with his former comrades in crime, Doc and Hirsch, for a night out in the town. As the three men reminisce about their glory days and try to make up for their lost time, one faces a horrible dilemma. He has instructions to kill his friend Val, and time is running out for him to find a way out of this predicament. Although Stand Up Guys won't have you dying in laughter, it's definitely a lighthearted comedy that'll satisfy your watching experience. If you need a good comedy, it's available now here on YouTube. This movie also stars Christopher Walken and Alan Arkin. Number 4, Freaks. Kept locked inside the house by her father, 7-year-old Chloe lives in fear and captivation of the outside world. It's a place where what they call abnormals are constant trouble, or so she believes. But when a mysterious outsider offers her a glance of what's really going on, Chloe soon learns the truth is not so simple, but the risk is truly real. This film, it features a brilliant performance by Emile Hirsch, Amanda Crew, and Lexi Kolker in this film about supernatural capacities. If you're looking for a Twilight Zone-ish type of sci-fi movie, this is a recommendation for you. Number 3, Marrowbone. A family flees Europe to escape their abusive husband and father. The son and his 3 younger siblings discover that their mother has died of an illness and they must keep her death a secret in order to stay together. They flee to a farm where they are plagued by a sinister presence that appears to be the same evil as their father. While watching this horror thriller, you'll notice Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things, which is another horror series you might be familiar with. Marrowbone is available now to watch here free on YouTube. Number 2, Mud. Arkansas teenagers encounter a fugitive in need of assistance while exploring a Mississippi River island. Mud, played by Matthew McConaughey, is a fugitive who murdered a man in Texas and is being pursued by bounty hunters. The only thing on his mind is reuniting with his true love, Juniper, played by Reese Witherspoon. Instead of turning him in after hearing his story, the teenagers agree to assist Mud. They do everything they can to help Mud evade authorities and reunite with Juniper. If you're looking for a good watch and great performances that are truly engaging, Mud is currently available right now. Number 1, Hannibal. 7 years has passed since Dr. Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins, escaped custody of the insane asylum in the movie Silence of the Lambs. The doctor is now at large in Europe. Mason Verger, played by Gary Oldman, remembers Lecter as well and is obsessed with revenge in the psychological sequel. Verger was a victim of Dr. Lecter, and though now horribly disfigured, he survived. Verger realizes that to draw the doctor into the open, he must use someone as bait. Clarice Starling, played by Julianne Moore. I'm sure this sequel to Silence of the Lamb doesn't need an explanation, but for the people who haven't seen either movie, you're in for a real treat. If you're into psychological thrillers on a free platform, this here is as good as it gets. Watch Hannibal for free right now on YouTube. Did you know YouTube offered free movies? If so, did I mention any of your favorites? Leave a comment below or other suggestions. And don't forget to subscribe for more Media Gumbo content.